A very warm welcome from Tokyo, a busy, crowded city in Japan. This episode is going to be in English. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I take you through this cultural, historic city, a modern, busy capital of Japan. And now I'll give you a little impression of what it is like to be in a Japan rail station. People are hectic and a little bit stressed, but still it seems to work. There's a lot of music going on. Japanese people like sound effects, and whenever a door opens or closes, there's always going to be music that everybody knows that the train is going to depart. I'm actually waiting at the Shibuya crossing to use one of the most famous attractions here in Tokyo, and it's actually really crowded and unorganized, but it's quite funny to have an impression of how that works. And it's just really messy, but it's a huge, nice crossing. So there's like loads of people crossing at the same time. It's one of the must-sees here in Tokyo. I'm in Harajuku. Harajuku is also like an area where there's a lot of shopping possibilities. The buildings are huge. The latest fashion is all announced on the buildings. A lot of advertisements. It's one of the famous shopping streets here in Harajuku. Here's a little overview to see what the street looks like. Sugar top with sugar on a sugar face paradise for all the sugar lovers. All the Japanese signs are quite hard to understand. People don't really speak English. I already have some problems to figure out what all those signs mean. Japanese people are very helpful and friendly. Sometimes if they want to help you and they have no idea, they just make a burst. In Asakusa is a lot of handcrafts to find, kitchen equipment, nice bowls for rice. It's kind of a historic area. There's kimono rentals all around. Most of the maps are indicated in Japanese, so they don't really help the tourists. I finally arrived at Nakamisa shopping street. Oh, it smells so sweet because Japanese people like sweets. You can find here pretty much every Japanese touristic item. They are promoting chopsticks, umbrellas. And not far from the shopping area there is the Senchoi temple. The entrance to the temple is quite massive. Passing that gate, I'm still not in the temple itself. It's kind of a plaza. There's a lot of traditions going on with fire and belief, fortune, water from the fontaine to wash your hands. And I finally have arrived at the temple. The Ueno Park is huge. It's the entrance for the zoo. The shrine is named Mei Yingu. The Fuji Media Holding building. And I'm actually just nearby the Tokyo Tower. Now I'm gonna walk through a little shopping street. If you want to buy some food, there's some machines. I'll just quickly show you how that works to order some food. First of all, you have to enter the coins down here. And when you've ordered, you get a ticket. And then with that, you can just get your food from the counter. That's finally what I've ordered. In the evening, restaurants are open and the lights are switched on, as you can see. It's getting busier and mostly it starts when the people have finished with work. Japanese people like gambling. That's what it looks like, all the gambling stores. You need a lot of patience with yourself because you will struggle with the symbols and signs of the Japanese language. I recommend Tokyo because you have a first impression of Japan, and Tokyo is a very lively city. All are very polite and nice, and that makes it also comfortable to be a tourist.